The San Antonio Marshals have had to pull out all the stops to get to where they are right now, a week away from heading to the Super Bowl. Now, we're guaranteed that, but before we jump in, let's go ahead and check out the Pro Bowl roster and see who all made it. Now, as you guys know, no one from our team is going to make it, but as a reminder, if you guys are hyped for this video, hit that thumbs up button right now. It helps out so much, and it literally takes none of your time, just a second. It helps me out. Now, going through the list, Connor's going to make it. That's the guy that we eliminated last week with the Falcons. See Damian Telfer over there in the AFC side. Le'Veon Bell still hooping out here at 82 overall in his old age. Malik DeShazer, the rookie for the Vikings, the running back, did pretty well at halfback number 3. Wide receiver, Devontae Adams. James Washington's out there as the number 1 guy. Kind of incredible. Tyreek Hill still killing it at 91 overall. Mario Lindley of the Oakland Raiders now is doing pretty well. And then we get down to the offensive line again. If you see anybody that's super crazy that should not have made this roster, call it out. Let me know in the comments down below. But overall, nothing super crazy that we haven't already called out. Devin Bush is killing it at middle linebacker. Like we've got Marshawn Lattimore is still a stud. And then most of these make sense. Derwin James at a 97 overall. That's cool. I love it, but time for that Super Bowl. And a couple things before that, though. Now, before the Super Bowl, we have 2 guys to upgrade. First being our main guy, Sean Davis, who deserves it all, and then some. This guy is an absolute stud. We're going to upgrade his field general capabilities now. Makes him a 92 overall for field general. Gets +2 to agility and play recognition, +1 to block shedding, man coverage, and zone coverage. That should play a factor in today's game. And the other guy that's done an incredible amount of work for us has been Jalen Williams. And we're going to go ahead and increase his slot ability. Thought about doing zone there for a second, but slot's going to be where we ultimately go. He's a 90 overall there now, +2 to awareness, pursuit, and tackle, and +1 to zone coverage. Look, the addition to zone coverage is great because he needs some work there, but this is going to be good. I'm going to jump through the yearly awards really quickly. Damian Telfer killed it at 6-10. His team record wasn't great, but he still got the MVP of the league. He had no one there. The injuries, the uncertainty at quarterback, I get it, but I feel like Kilgore should have been there in my opinion. Coach of the year goes to Jay Gruden. Again, a little salty. You can see your boy Doug GoodGameBro out here at number 5. We should have been the best. We had the worst roster. We turned it around. I'm slighted. Run through the NFC. Offensive Player of the Year is Juett Connor. Your Defensive Player of the Year is none other than Sean Davis. Your Offensive Rookie of the Year is Malik DeShazer with Kavion Abbott coming second. In my opinion, you should have given that guy first place, but it is what it is. We'll take what we can for him. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Jalen Davis from the Lions. Best quarterback is Brandon Hallman. Best running back is Saquon Barkley, with Kilgore being second. Again, I don't agree with that. Kilgore had better stats, but it is what it is. Best wide receiver, Chris Sapp. No one surprised there. Offensive lineman, Elliott Westfield. D lineman, Danielle Hunter. Best linebacker, Sean Davis. Defensive back, Marshawn Lattimore. And kicker, our guy, Robert Hayes. And then in the AFC side, to crank through that, Damian Telfer gets Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Myles Garrett. I don't think anyone's really surprised. He wins it every year. Rookie of the Year goes to Jalen Gibson on offense. On defense, it goes to Diago Spradley of the Ravens. As quarterback goes to Telfer. As running back goes to Kareem Hunt. Wide receiver goes to Terry McLaurin. I don't really see... Yeah, Lindley didn't actually make the top 10 for that, which is kind of wild. Best offensive lineman is Purefoy or Ryan Purefoy. Your best defensive lineman, Myles Garrett. Linebacker, Victor Collins of the Chiefs. Defensive back, Akil Hillhouse. It's actually kind of tough to say. And kicker, Alex Samuel. The Super Bowl is here. The Cleveland Browns versus, you already know, the San Antonio Marshals. We need to get this W. Madden 21 is right around the corner. As you guys know, this is the final episode of the San Antonio Marshals. I might do, if you guys crush it, we get like 2,000 likes in this video, maybe I'll do like a 10-year wrap up to see how we ultimately do, and do one final episode to see what happens over the course of 10 years for this franchise. But for all intents and purposes, this will be the final episode of this series. It's been great. You guys have supported it like crazy, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for that. We're gonna come out here ready to play defense. Again, our team is pretty much healthy across the board, and we're ready to get things going. Baker Mayfield under center right now. Watching for the quick drop-off passes. Oh, that was almost picked off. Great pressure on the QB. Our team has to come out here and get this W, man. We cannot, in our final game of the series, come out here and catch a nail. That's not good, in case you didn't know. Sean Davis, though, first tackle of the game after a gain of 3. I know that Madden's franchise mode doesn't have like a lot of upgrades coming in the near future, but I'm hoping for next year's game, not 21, but 22, they find a way to let you like retire players' jerseys or just things like that, because I feel like Sean Davis, even though he's 3 years in, should have a jersey retired. But as they go to kick this punt, something I would love to know from you guys too is, who has your favorite player throughout this entire thing been? Think back to the Columbus Explorers all the way through the Marshals now in their final game. Who has been the best or your favorite player and why? I'd honestly love to figure that out now. Okay, Kilgore out here trying to make some moves. I don't want the young fella to get hurt, so we're going to opt to go out of bounds. Solid return, but I need him healthy. Coming out here with the first down. Abbott back in shotgun. The Browns have been one of the best defensive pressure teams in the entire NFL. If Chris Sapp kept running, that's 20 yards, but he stopped for some reason. But our goal really today is have a balanced attack from both passing and rushing and have an electric defense that stops him and holds him under 20 points. If we can hold them under 20 points, I think we're catching a dub. Now, the Browns definitely know a lot about what we're trying to run because we had a run that's pretty much money all year long, and they were ready for it. Nice little slant route there. Colton Johnson, the third, picks up a whole lot of yards. That's a big first down. Big pickup at 13 yards there across midfield. Abbott's out here scrambling. He's throwing one. That's a little...
Oh, no.
Not great. Not great at all. Greedy Williams picks that off. Maybe the big lights are getting to the young fella. Defense, it's on you now. That was tough. That's not ideal. We've got to find a way to battle back now. Into the line in preparation of a run here. Baker Mayfield again stays in shotgun. Goes for a little screen pass. Sean Davis, though, already over. Yeah, they pick up some yards, but it could have been a lot worse. Feels like maybe looking at a pass here, even though they have a heavy formation. I feel like they're trying to trick us a little bit, but we're going to prepare just in case. Right formation. Baker Mayfield feels the pressure. He's going to fumble that one. It's picked up by the right tackle. They lose a whole lot of yards on that. That was a major play. Defense needed that. We got a nice little stop there, and now we got 3rd and 15. Lock up defense, nothing crazy. They're going underneath. Sean Davis trying to get to it. He's going to wrap him up. There is no first down. That should be another punt by Cleveland. Our first drive had some good moments. The bad moment obviously being Kayvon Abbott throwing a really bad pick, but the running game did nothing on that first drive. We'd like to fix that, so we give it back to Kilgore, who picks up a couple, but not a lot. After a 3-yard gain, we're coming right back out here and trying to run it again. This time to the wide side of the field. Kilgore again is a speedster. I want him to go ahead and use that, and they're ready for the jukes. Someone got injured. It's not Kilgore, though. Greedy, sorry, but maybe your day's done. Got a big 3rd down and 2. We've yet to pass it because I'm honestly a little scared to right now with the way Abbott's been throwing it. Going for the run. We got Kilgore. They stuff him. We're punting it again. Now, technically, we didn't punt it again because that was our first punt of the day, but you know what I mean. Don't judge me. Gonna get some pressure here. Chubb gets stopped pretty much at the line of scrimmage. They're struggling a lot right now, and honestly, I'm here for it. Mayfield again. Chubb to this right-hand side for another pass play. We're patrolling the middle. Oh, we got one-on-one here. I'm scared. That's Odell, but that's Taylor Rapp. Ladies and gentlemen, picked it off at the 1. That's why we made the trade. Nasir Adderley, I don't know if he would have got it, but Taylor Rapp, he got it. We just need a big play. You know, we're at our own 1. I'm a little scared right now. Can't afford a safety. This has been a defensive battle. Kilgore, though, finds his lane, goes with a nice juke, and look, that's his best run of the day. Finally gets a first down. Okay, so it's not a first down. The refs didn't give us a good spot on the ball. That was a first down in my opinion, but they said no. Kilgore takes the handoff. Kilgore trying to get out to the edge. He gets a nice carry again, and that's definitely a first down this time. 8 yards on the carry. We really haven't seen the ball thrown by Abbott for a long time, with reason, so back out here on first down. Oh, that was a little too early. If we threw that maybe 3 seconds later, it might have been a touchdown. 2nd down and 10. Abbott again. He's here. He's ready. That's a dot to Chris Sapp. Only his receiver could get it right there. Beautiful throw. And when you're in a game like this where you haven't really thrown the ball great in terms of Kayvon Abbott, a throw like that puts a lot of confidence in your head coach to say, you know what? Young quarterback can go out and make a play. Unfortunately, nobody blocked, and Wilson got a big tackle on that screen. So here we are, 2nd and 13 after a loss on that screen play. Kind of like the setup we have here.
Bruh.
Dicey, but Kilgore, you got to catch that one. Find ourselves here in a 3rd down and 13. Things are not looking great for the squad. Got Chris Sapp. I want him to actually run that one all the way past the goalpost. We need the first down here. Throwing it. He got both feet down. What does the spot look like? Give him 14 yards. They didn't. This is a big one. We need this one. Yo, Cedric, we don't ask for a lot, but we need you to get like a yard here. Let's go, big fella. Move the pylon. Let's go. We'll take it. 5 big yards by Laurent. We're good with it. Need a big play. You don't expect it from your fullback, but hey, fullbacks are people too, you know? Back here with a new set of downs. Our guys split in the middle. Gotta love that. Deron Sampson with a big catch down to the 23. The run game's had a couple of positive moments, but it's been stifled for the most part. Here from the 23, we're giving it right back to Kilgore, trying to get into the outside. Kilgore's got some room here. He's going to try to get to the edge. He gets down to the 9-yard line. Okay, that's a big carry. Side to 10. Some big opportunities coming up here. We'll put Johnson on a slant route, see what he can do. Oh, you got to throw it. We had Thomas in the back of the end zone, but we couldn't get it out to him. Here we are. 11-yard line after taking a bad loss. That could have been really, really bad. Look, a field goal is still good here. This has been a huge struggle. People here at the Super Bowl, they're beyond confused. How does neither team have a touchdown right now? They're both explosive offenses, and they're struggling, but we just see our first one, Deron Sampson. Big-time players make big-time plays. We got ourselves one. First receiving touchdown for the fella that a lot of you guys wanted to trade in the early episodes. Look at his career. First touchdown of the Super Bowl. Hopefully many to come. We needed that. We got it. And now we're out here trying to make a stop. Browns like to go in with the run. Watching the heavy side of that formation. They go to the opposite side. And Sean Davis is there to make the tackle with Greer short. 2nd and 5. Again, Browns trying to get some momentum going here in into the first half. Right over Davis's head. What a grab by 82 as he gets yanked down to the ground. Baker Mayfield's finally found his rhythm at the moment. Trying to get a little bit of pressure. Shake that up. Pick up throwing Aaron pass. That would be dope. He goes for a little bubble screen here, but we swallowed up immediately. And Jarvis Landry is now injured. He got one injury on defense, one on offense, and both of them are not good for the Browns. They're looking pretty good right now for the Marshalls. A couple of good plays in a row. Trying to make that another one. That is there in Dillard's hands, but he was a little too far back. Here we go. 3rd down and 11. We're going to drop Greer short back. A little bit of coverage. Sean Davis is going to cover the right-hand side of the middle. They've got their guy, and they get him perfectly thrown open. That was a great grab by Hernandez. Can't say anything bad about that play at all. Browns again in field goal range. They go for a bubble screen, but again, it goes nowhere like the last one. 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Baker again trying to keep this drive moving. It's a 2-minute warning just happened. They go for the underneath route again. We're trying to keep them in bounds. They do get out a little bit, and the clock stops at 1:55. Here comes a big play. We're going to drop Cook back. They go. That is not going to be a first down. It's shy of the marker. We're going to call a timeout because they got to kick a field goal, and we want to get that ball back and try to score. The Browns load up. Their kicker's ready to go from the left hash mark. Darby trying to get some pressure in. He's blocked one. Can he get another one? Slow off the edge. That one is up. That one is down mostly the middle, and the Browns cut the lead to 4. We got 1:44, 2 timeouts to get the ball down and at least get ourselves a field goal. Nope. Great job. That's why he's a defensive player of the year. Myles Garrett, we see you. Sampson on the edge. We're going to put him on a streak around here. Sapp on the edge as well. Honestly, I like his chances to go ahead and beat him deep as well. That is an unreal throw. 59 fell asleep, and I'm here for it. You got to imagine they weren't expecting that one, and it paid off big time for us. And we got solo dolo coverage out on Chris Sapp. Avion sees him. We got a chance for a big play. Denzel Ward, the pride of Ohio, with a huge play that just turned the tide of this game. So that's a big play. The Browns now have okay field position, and they've got a long way to go, but they've got 3 timeouts in a dream. They still can run it if they need to. I would imagine they don't, but that is right over Sean Davis's head, and it's a first down. The Browns do call a timeout there, using their first one of the day. Back out here with a minute left, trying to make something happen. This one's thrown deep. Nearly picked off by Aaron Stokes. Sean Davis knows he should have had that one. That would have changed the tide again of this game, but he couldn't come down with it when he needed to. The Browns find a guy in an underneath route, and that's horrible play coverage by Jalen Williams. Team needs one now. Davis and guys in the middle. 1st and 10. Go for the underneath route again. Again, if they want to go after that, they have 1 timeout left. That's all them. They go with it again in a hurry-up offense. They float one. We got a couple of guys there. That's picked off Jalen Williams with his blue coverage earlier. Made a great play there. We just upgraded this guy, and look what happened. Makes a good play. So going into halftime, it is a 4-point lead, 7-3. All the experts said it was going to be a crazy, crazy game. This is not exactly what they had in mind, I guess. If we're going to do something, we have got to get, one, the passing game to not turn the ball over nonstop. But we got to get the running game going. The running game really is what unlocks this offense for us. So Kilgore, you're getting the ball a lot. Because at the end of the day, if he gets hurt, well, it's a Super Bowl and it is what it is. But we need him to be impactful. There's no game past this one Make some plays, young fella. And that's a play that could have went a lot further, but he tripped himself up. Denzel Ward has been all over the field so far today. Another tackle for him right there. We'll go for the underneath route. I like Chris Sapp on that. Not a lot of yards, but it's enough to make third down interesting. This is a big play coming up. 3rd down and 3. Looking for the underneath route again. It's Chris Sapp who will take it. Not pretty, but it's effective. Chris Sapp already has 5 grabs today. I mean, he's getting close to what his season high has been. Myles Garrett is a dog. First sack of the game, but he's been pressuring us all night long. We've tried screen passes a lot so far. The Browns have sniffed it out pretty much every single time. Kilgore, let's make this one happen. Ooh, we got the blocking we might need. Kilgore's out in the open field. That really means good news for us, but the Browns are doing a fantastic job of wrapping him up in the open field. 5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. We're driving, but we've been in this situation before and turned it over. We're trying not to do that. We gotta pass to DeAndre Bryant. Big fella, we needed that one. There was pressure all in Abbott's face. He throws a ball that's a little inaccurate, but I mean, what a grab by Bryant to catch it and make sure he got his feet down and get that first down. Now, Derek Thomas picks up what looks to be about 3 yards, but again, you need to move the chains. A lot of our main guys back. It's like Bryant's pretty exhausted, as is Sampson. We're using them as decoys at the moment.
Sorry, my bad.
Derek Thomas wide open down the middle. Excuse me, Kilgore wide open down the middle, but Myles Garrett back again with another sack. If credit where credit is due, the Browns have brought the force so far today. We have struggled to do anything against them, and they're making us hurt. For Sapp across the middle, tries to shake away to get the first down, but he's only about 2 yards short. So the official count is actually going to be 3 yards, but look, we need to make sure we get points on the board. Points are not a premium at the moment, so Hayes kicks it up, the kicker of the year, because they're people too. He knocks it through. 7-point lead again for the Marshals. 3rd quarter starting to wind down. The Browns again trying to put a drive. They're down by a single score despite not doing much on offense. They're right back in this game. Ball goes here. It looks like Landry, who's back in the game, and we get him pretty quickly. Baker Mayfield still looking for his first touchdown pass of the Super Bowl. He has not thrown one. Instead, he's thrown 2 interceptions for his team. 2nd and 4. Again, the bubble screen. Back to Landry, and they pick up more than they had before, but still not a lot. 3rd down and 2. Watch it for a run. Davis is the guy to watch in the middle. Baker Mayfield under center, watching for the run immediately. Davis says, I'm going to go ahead and get him. He can, but then the big sack comes through. Dunway comes in and gets it. Or Ordway comes in and gets that one. We've needed him. We signed him off the practice squad, and look at him. He's incredible. One more look at it here. Davis comes right to the middle. His Baker Mayfield, who goes into Ordway, and Ordway picks up the sack here in the Super Bowl. That's a great story for the young fella that was literally not playing football a couple of weeks ago, and now he's an impact player on a potential Super Bowl winning team. Now, the Browns, for the 2nd time today, have us on the 1-yard line. One time it was an interception by Taylor Rapp that did it. This time it's a punt by the Browns that puts us in really bad field position. But all of a sudden, Kilgore says, I don't care. I'm going to rattle off 15 big yards and move us down to a much comfortable area. Gotta love that. That's just a heck of a play there. We're actually going to keep the block in. We're going to actually keep the block in. How do I do this? That's not a block option. Oh, my God. We can't block him? I hate everything. All right, we're going to not keep the block in. DeAndre Bryant. Actually, you're going to see a rare move. Kavion Abbas out here scrambling. Young fella. Y'all thought he didn't have wheels? Look at him. He can run a little bit. Just, I don't want him to run a lot. Back where we want to be. The X Factor is activated for Dwayne Kilgore, who's trying to find a way to skirt through, and he picks up about 3 or 4 yards. Trying to get out to the edge again here. Kilgore's X Factor is lit, so we want to go ahead and use it. Young fella makes a solid move, but the Browns say, look, we're not going to give one-on-one coverage to that guy. We're going to swarm him every time he touches the ball. And look, that's been a great strategy. We have struggled to really do much with Kilgore today outside of a couple runs up the middle. And it's because they're putting everybody on that guy. What a catch by Chris Sapp. That was thrown so far ahead of him, but he still caught it. You got to love it. That trade is paying off in dividends. 5.5 minutes left. Still a touchdown lead. This game is not out of reach by any stretch for the Browns. They're still right in it. Chris Sapp again dominating, and Denzel Ward has no answer. What a route on that play. We are about a yard short of the first down marker. Kilgore is a little bit tired. I'm surprised he's still in the game, but we'll let the young fella run it. He gets hit, but he does get the first down, and we'll give him a breather now. Or he's hurt. He's getting a breather either way. Please don't be hurt long term. By long term, I mean please don't be hurt for a while, because I need you back in this game. We're not out of this by any stretch. 5 minutes left. And the ball here to Derek Thomas. Derek Thomas is up the middle. Myles Garrett drags him down, but he picks up about 5. We're going to get a steady dive right in the middle. Look, we can go for a field goal and be okay. I just do not want to turn the ball over here deep in the Browns territory. Thomas again up the middle, picks up what looks to be 2 yards, and now 3rd down is interesting. Kilgore has a bruised shoulder, will return soon. Look, keep him in the game. I need him. Play coming up. Kilgore is back, but we're using him as a decoy right now. He's only in for blocking duty. 3rd and 3. That linebacker made a heck of a play. We're kicking it. 48 yards for Robert Hayes. He's crushed these historically. That's perfect accuracy. Be right down the middle. It curves back to the left, but we're okay. A 7-point lead now moves to 10 with 4 minutes left in the Super Bowl for the Marshals. Browns know you've got to make something happen on this drive. You don't score in this drive, well, things aren't looking very good for you. They go for an underneath route. Not my decision, but they make it work. We also can't let Baker Mayfield just throw it nonstop, so we're going to try to get pressure on him as much as humanly possible here. A lot of pressure on him. They go for a halfback screen, and it goes nowhere. Our defenses look so good on these last few drives. We got to make sure we pick it up right here. Playing for the pass. And Davis is going to come in and try to get a little extra pressure off the blitz. They're going deep. We got our guy Stokes there. It's bobbled. I'm scared.
Oh, no.
I'm crying. No way. Only the Browns can make that play happen. They're in scoring territory now. I'm at a loss of words. I can't believe that play actually worked for them. Should have been a pick twice, maybe even 3 times, and now the Browns are right where they want to be. In a scary spot for us. And that was probably the worst pass after the craziest pass. Playing for the pass pretty much nonstop right now. They're in perfect territory, though. They can get a field goal here, play hard on defense, and just try to see if their team can still get that W. Go for the underneath route. We're there for the conservative tackle and wrap them up at the 18. 3rd and 5. This is going to be tough here. Davis is who we're going to look for in the middle to shut it down. They go Ronald Darby's way, and it's broken up. Are you kidding me? So the Browns are going to elect to trust their defense here. They're going to go for it on 4th and 5 to kick the field goal, which will cut the lead down to 7 points. No pressure off the edge. The kick is perfect down the middle. The Browns are down 7. Let's see what they do with 152 left. So with 150, we have the ball back, a 7-point lead, and a whole lot of pressure. Abbott's going to hand the ball off to Kilgore. Kilgore's going to try to get to the edge. Kilgore's got a guy in front of him here. Kilgore's going to make him almost completely miss, and the Browns use their first timeout with a whole lot of time left. That was great news, though. Kilgore looked pretty good on that play. The jukes haven't been great, but he should be over 100 yards rushing on the afternoon after that monster carry. Now Kilgore's going to burst to the middle. Kilgore's got an opportunity, one guy to beat. He is going to go all the way in, and ladies and gentlemen, the San Antonio Marshals are going to be the Super Bowl champions. Dwayne Kilgore. If it is not the perfect way for this game to nearly wrap up, is Dwayne Kilgore can't get it on the outside. Everyone says he can't be an inside runner. He goes right to the middle of the defense, bursts through, and gets the game-clinching touchdown. Now, the game isn't quite over, but it's looking pretty bleak right now if you're the Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield does have his X factor. Levy has bazooka. He's still electing to go for check down plays. We're going to see what we can do here again. We're trying not to allow anything deep, but they're running a lot of these underneath routes, and we're here for it. Baker Mayfield struggling, throws a comeback route. That's going to be actually caught here. Haber's going to keep it moving. Haber's going to break another tackle, and he's down to the 45. Browns quickly get up. 42 seconds left. We've wasted a lot of time. Ronald Darby couldn't catch a cold on that play, however. Darby could have put all doubt right there. The man can't catch a cold. He's old. He's old. He should have retired by now, but we're trying to get him one last ring. Watch in the middle. They go underneath. Beckham Jr. picks it up down to the 34. Browns have wasted a lot of time not using some of their timeouts, and it's coming to bite them a little bit here. But 30 seconds left, down 14. They lob one. And that one's going to be called before set of bounds. 2nd and 10. Baker Mayfield still chilling with his X factor at the moment. Don Davis sees him go underneath, but that again is a check down Charlie move. The Browns have played this one poorly. Freddie Kitchens has not made good play calls so far, and this is looking like it's all but over. 3rd and 8, 20 seconds left. Cover in the middle. Dillard's a little too short. They're going to get down this time to 3, but they have no timeouts left. They're going to go to run one final play, but it is not going to matter. Yeah, Baker Mayfield padded his stats a little bit, but the San Antonio Marshals, the last time that you'll ever see, be Super Bowl champions against the Cleveland Browns. Just go ahead and take this one in. You deserve it. Your Super Bowl MVP, The guy that everyone gave up on, the guy that I gave up on, but some of you said, keep it going. Dwayne Kilgore had a miraculous game today. Wasn't a game that he wanted through 3 quarters, but in that 4th quarter, he came alive. Came back from an injury and said, look, yeah, my season's in jeopardy, but if I'm going to go out, it's going to be the Super Bowl playing for my team, not letting somebody else decide it. The Super Bowl trophy is coming back to San Antonio. It has been an honor to share this story, this dynasty with you guys. The Marshalls have done it. From the crazy draft picks like Sean Davis, Dwayne Kilgore, and the others, to the incredible defense we ultimately built that carried our offense when we could not do anything at all on offense. It's been a pleasure. The Marshalls again, Super Bowl champions. Enjoy.